John Ford has won the Best Director Oscar 4 times, which is, as of 2014, more times than any other director in history. This movie was his first. The Informer, directed by John Ford, starring Victor McLaglen, from an adapted screenplay by Dudley Nichols, based on the book by Liam O'Flaherty, with a score by Max Steiner. These 4 individuals won Academy Awards in 1936, making the total of 4 Academy Awards that The Informer won that year, which is the most that any film won that came out in 1935, yet somehow it missed the Best Picture award. This movie takes place in 1922, 13 years before this film came out. The setting is Ireland. This was shortly after a civil war Ireland had. The main character is Jippo Nolan, someone who was kicked out of the Irish Republican Army. Being broke, he wants to get out of Ireland. Ireland's just not a nice place to hang out anymore, and he wants to take his girl Katie with him. He wants to go to America, which costs £10, so if he was to take Katie with him, it would cost £20. Well, as cursed luck would have it, he happens to know a friend who's accused of murder, and the reward is $20 to whoever has info that leads directly to him. So, he rats out his old IRA buddy to the Black and Tans, which is the name of the cops that took control of the streets after the Civil War ended. As a result, his friend is killed. The IRA starts getting suspicious. Jippo tries to lie his way out of it, saying that someone else is an informer, but it's only a matter of time before the IRA catches up to him. Produced by RKO Radio Pictures and directed by John Ford, this film has a very dark atmosphere to it. There's something about watching this film when you realize this film was not made by a studio. This film was made by a director. There's something just artistically dark about this movie. It's not like in your face or anything like a Zack Snyder film or a Christopher Nolan Batman film or anything like that, but there's just something about the environment that feels sad and depressing and suspenseful. Victor McLaglen was a former boxer turned actor, and he gives a very strong performance in this movie, showing quite a lot of range from drunkenness to reserved to desperate. A lot of range is displayed in his portrayal of the character of Jippo Nolan, which leads me to believe that his winning of this award was very much deserved. I found myself really enjoying this film a lot. There was just something very entertaining about it. Something just artistic about it that felt like director John Ford really had a say on what this film was going to be. The only problem I had with it, the only gripe I had, was with the ending. I felt the ending was a little too long, specifically this very last scene, which I didn't think needed to be there. First of all, my BS meter went up. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it felt like it was a bit sugarcoating it, like it was sugarcoating an ending that really didn't need to be sugarcoated. I don't know if that's how it is in the book, but I didn't think it needed to be there. That being said, it's a very entertaining film. I feel John Ford was very much well-deserved in his winning of this award. The score was really good. Max Steiner did an excellent job in composing it. Dudley Nichols wrote a decent screenplay. Interesting thing about Dudley Nichols, he actually refused the award that year because he was part of the Screenwriters Guild, and during that time the guild was on strike. So, wouldn't be proper if he was to accept it, so interesting fact. Overall, I found this film very enjoyable, and if you were to watch it, this film would be certainly worth it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.